Hey you guys, welcome to Charts with the Kimmy Sun. This is going to be a video just going over some charts for you guys. And one chart that I really want to go over with you guys is Bitcoin because Bitcoin seems to be something that so many people are waiting on. And it seems to be something that everybody just can't wait to blow up. And I kind of just want to just break down Bitcoin to you so that you guys know. Because many times we go around believing the hype of, yeah, this is going to shoot up to the moon and stuff like that. And that's great, and yeah, the charts will do that. But if you don't know how to read the charts and you don't know how to actually look at it and be able to read the story that is being told to you, you will listen to the hype of what the herd is saying. And then you will end up pretty much losing a lot of money because you're following what everybody else is saying instead of reading the charts for yourself. And one thing I teach my students in my membership is that you want to know how to read the charts and you don't ever want to chase money, because when you do chase the money, that's when the money is going to run from you. But when you learn how to read the charts, when you learn how to understand the story of the charts, the money will come chasing you down. And that is how you become a very great trader. It's just by understanding how to read the charts and what you're looking at. So let me break Bitcoin down to you guys for the people that's wondering, the people that thinking about investing a lot of money into it. Let's just get some things straight before you do that, okay? First and foremost, Bitcoin is not in an uptrend right now. Everything is going down when it comes to Bitcoin, and we're not going to see Bitcoin going up until who knows, like for a while now. So, with reading the charts, we see that we still have a very long time before Bitcoin start moving up. So, if you're thinking about putting any money into Bitcoin right now, stop. Don't do it. Just wait for a moment. So, right now, when it comes to Bitcoin, we can see that Bitcoin broke a neckline. All right, this is what I teach my students about necklines and the importance of understanding necklines, because that is so important. That pretty much gives you a direction of where the markets are going to go. So, necklines are very, very, very important. It broke that neckline and gave us a retest. When it gave us that retest was not bullish enough. It wasn't bullish to really make me believe that this trend is going to go upwards and that this trend is very solid when it comes to the buyers. I didn't get that when it came to that green candle. So the story of that was not a positive one. So right now, when it comes to the next candle, we do see a bearish candle right here. But the question is where is this candle going? So we can see here that we have this very strong up move right here to the upside. But what we want to pay attention to is this zone right here. This zone right here is going to let us know what is going to happen next when Bitcoin reaches down to this area. This area is very significant because this is the area that started this whole up move. And you want to pay attention to those type of areas because that's where the market will most likely try to come back and retest. So right now it's in a downtrend, and it seems like this market wants to go back down to the retest area. So when this market goes down to the retest area, this will be the area that we want to watch. This will be the area that we want to see what happens. If we get a lot of bullish movement in this area, that is going to let us know that Bitcoin is finally ready to move up. But if we do see Bitcoin go down to here and we see a lot of short green candles, a lot of green wicks, then that possibly means that Bitcoin wants to continue to keep going down. What we want to see in this area for Bitcoin to go up is we want to see bullish candle, or we want to see some strong wicks on the downside. If we don't see that, that is pretty much telling us that Bitcoin is still in a downtrend. So for the people that are trying to invest in Bitcoin, people that are trying to throw their money into crypto right now, it is not a good time. You missed that train. So now you have to wait until the next train comes. So you have to be patient and wait for that market to come down. If we zoom in on the weekly, we can see that the market went down and it tried to pull back. Well, it did pull back, but it didn't give us a very bullish pullback. If you zoom in a little bit more, you can see that there was a neckline. And in the neckline, it tried to break through and it came back down. It created a higher low, but barely, created a higher high, but barely, created a higher low, then it came to create a higher high, and it did not really create that bullish high that we're looking for. And when that happens, this is where you want to pay attention, because one, you want to know what's going on the higher time frame. If you understand what's going on the higher time frame, you will understand why this move was not bullish. It was not strong enough to really push it up. It all happens on the higher time frame. And sometimes when people trade the smaller time frames, they're ending up trading on the wrong side of the trade. And that's where many people mess up, because they trade on the wrong side of the trade. You have to understand what's going on the higher time frame to know what's going on the smaller time frame. You would have known here that this would not be a good buy opportunity. Even though the market was moving upwards, you will understand that the market is still not in an overall buying trend. So all we were doing is waiting for the higher highs to get lower and lower and not as strong. And once we saw that the higher high did not get as high as we wanted to and gave us lots of wicks, that will be the area that we want to put our sell in, and then write it down from what the monthly is telling us. And we always want to pay attention to these long red candles right here. When you have long red candles right here, usually the pullback is always in the middle of that red candle. So that's something that you have to pay attention to as well, which is why the trend started reversing right here in the middle of that red candle. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to give you guys some insight when it comes to Bitcoin, for people that are saying that it's going to the moon. Yeah, it might be, but not right now. So you want to just pay attention and don't throw all your money into crypto right now. Let the markets continue doing what it's doing. Right now, it knows that everybody wants to buy right now. So what the market is doing is going down and taking advantage of that. It's taking advantage of the people that want to buy, and you're putting your you're putting your money into the market, and then the market is going down because everybody, well, they know that you want to buy. So they're going to continue to keep just taking that money, and then you're going to freak out. You're going to get scared, and then you're going to sell out of your trade, or you're going to max out on your account, or you're going to, get a margin call and then end up losing your money, and then you're throwing money back into the markets and they're excited. So don't get caught up in that trend. Don't get caught up in that hype. Understand how to read this stuff so that you will be able to know what to do and how to do it. All right. So I really hope this video really helps you guys with understanding where Bitcoin is right now and understanding how to trade it. If you want to learn more, if you want more insight when it comes to learning how to read these charts, please come visit me at www.chartswiththekimisun.com. There you can sign up for my membership, and I can teach you all about how to read the art and the beauty of these charts. All right, you guys, happy trading.